Welcome, vintage gamers, to a new series of content, A to Z Challenge. This month is the Mana Traders, which has a large month-long qualifying section where you need to get a certain number of matches, have a certain win percentage in those matches, and then you'll qualify for a Swiss tournament at the end of the month. I thought it would be a fun challenge to see if I could qualify for the Mana Traders while playing every single vintage deck. So I have the list from the sub-archetype sheet here, and we're going to go one by one through these lists, and I can't move on to the next list until I have won with the first one. So I start with a Deathrite Shaman 4-color Walkers list. If I win, then I play 8 cast. If I lose, then I got to keep playing 4-color Walkers until we win. And I'm going to try to win with every single deck and see if at the end, are we qualified? If we are, we'll stream it. If not, I have no idea. I hope we qualify. Enjoy the video. Welcome, vintage gamers, to day 4 of the A to Z Challenge Mana Traders qualification matches. Yesterday, not actually a bad stream. We got through Hogak, Jeskai, Lurrus, Mono White, and Oath with only a couple losses. Today, however, is the most dangerous day. The single most dangerous set of decks on the list are the other decks. We've got other aggro, other blue control, other blue tempo, other combo, and other Deathrite Shaman. And now you might ask, Justin, what the hell does that mean? And it means decks that would be a blue control deck but aren't in the normal archetypes of Jeskai and Rug. Decks that would be a tempo deck but aren't blue-red Murktide. Combo decks that aren't represented on this list, not Doomsday, not Breach, and like that kind of thing. And then other is just any deck that's not even in one of those categories. And so what I have today is a pile of different decks, and there are some sketchy ones. So see what we can do. The first one we're going to do is other. And other, at this point, could be one of a few things. Most of the decks that are appearing in the other category in the data these days are Mono Red Stompy. Decks that Brian Kelly makes sometimes go in other. Goblins goes in other, and Elves goes in other. And Elves hasn't been played in a little while, but Elves was putting up a couple of results before the PTQ back in March. A group of testers, including myself, tried to put together an Elves deck that would beat an Urza's Saga metagame. And honestly, I felt that the deck did do that because I played the deck in the PTQ and I had a really solid run. I think it was like a 7-2 or maybe a 6-3 or something similar. That video is on my YouTube channel. If you just look for Elves, you should definitely be able to find it. So this deck is a little bit of a soft spot for me because I felt it was a really cool, pretty much from scratch brew that we used as a metagame call for a pretty large tournament. So what it is a Gaia's Cradle Elvish Reclaimer deck. You get to use the power of Allosaurus Shepherd to make your whole deck uncounterable. We have a Craterhoof Behemoth in this version. We've actually trimmed down on main deck Vigors. Basically, I stopped working on the deck, but Kumans has been doing some work on the deck, so I have taken their latest list, and that is what we are battling today. Still a combo-oriented Glimpse of Nature stuff going on. We did pick up a really big upgrade since that deck was played in the PTQ in Boseiju. Boseiju is just a super strong magic card in a green deck. There aren't that many decks in Vintage that can play Boseiju, but this is certainly one of them. I'm hoping that the matches today go okay. I actually think this has a pretty reasonable matchup against decks like Hogak. Poor matchup against decks like Doomsday. So it kind of depends on which part of the metagame we field. If we can find some bizarre opponents, I'll be pretty happy. All right, here we go. Elves. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Well, I mean, Death and Taxes is like quite good in Legacy. I'm just gonna take this Visionary, and I'm gonna get a basic and play a Shepherd, and then we're gonna pray that our opponent doesn't combo kill us. Yeah, I would say that Death and Taxes is not really the same deck in Vintage. Death and Taxes in Legacy is like a grinding deck, and Vintage is like a Prison Hate Bears deck. Yeah, there are a lot of cards like that that are not good in Legacy, but are good in Vintage, that like are legal in both formats. Collector Roof is definitely a big one right there. Or maybe not, you know, good and bad, but, you know, gain power. Like Force of Vigor is a card that's legal in Modern, Legacy, and Vintage, and it's only like super, super strong in Vintage. There are also cards that lose power, right? It, like undoubtedly, Ragavan is worse in Vintage than it is in Legacy and Modern. So, all right. So we kind of just, I don't know. I think we just want to see our opponent on Hogak or some other bizarre deck here. We don't even have like the best hand against Hogak, but Volcanic Island is not what we're looking for. Unless they're playing, okay, that's good. Ragavan, terrible against us. Absolutely garbage against us. So I'm going to go with a Reclaimer and a Dryad Arbor. Obviously, that opens me up to getting Wastelanded, but I think the acceleration is definitely worth it. Yeah, I don't know. I still think Dragon Rage Channeler could be good. Like, it didn't work out. Dragon Rage Channeler has not worked out, but I'm not going to rule that card out. I guess I have to chump with my Reclaimer in this situation, but I think that's fine. Maybe it's not because I want to get a Gaia's Cradle. Maybe I just take a Ragavan hit. I really don't want to take a Ragavan hit. Maybe I just block with a Dryad Arbor. If I was going to block with a Dryad Arbor, maybe I should have just played a second Reclaimer. Yeah, I kind of regret what I did. I should have played 2 Reclaimers. I guess it's fine. If I hit a land, I can just natural order. Oh, I guess I don't really... Like, all I have is a hoof. Is that even good enough? I'm not even sure that would be good enough. I guess I'll just trade a Reclaimer. That could be wrong. I could see that being, like, very wrong. I just wish I had played 2 Reclaimers and swapped 1 instead of getting a Dryad Arbor here. But maybe it'll pay off with Visionary and more mana. Yeah, Oko is a great example. It's, like, perfectly balanced in Vintage. And then the ridiculously overpowered in every other format it's legal in. All right, I hit a new Green Sun Signet. So if my opponent is on Ragavan, they're likely on Breach or Blue-Red Murktide. Theoretically, I could Green Sun for a Collector Roof. I could just Green Sun for a Heritage Druid. So I could go Green Sun for a Heritage Druid, play a Reclaimer, Green Sun for a Heritage Druid, make 3 mana, play a Visionary. I'm not really convinced that's the best. Maybe that is the best way forward, and then we just look for a killing natural order on the next turn. I mean, we're looking at very lethal next turn, right? Does holding this up do anything? No. Does it cost me anything to play? I'm just gonna play it and hope we don't die. It's a Breach combo. Because I think we just win on the next turn, right? So we just have to hope we don't get full comboed here. Oh, we're just gonna get full comboed here. All right, well... I definitely regret everything. Oh, they went for Ancestral. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. They went for Ancestral. They didn't go for Breach kill. Now I think we're, like, super good. Like, if they don't find Bolt or a Braid, then we have uncounterable natural order, and that just should be lethal. I think I played this game poorly. I think there were definitely ways I could have sequenced this better. Like, the initial Green Sun Zenith was, like, very bad. If I was going to block, I should have just played double Reclaimer. There was no reason to play Dryad Arbor. Like, have I gotten any value off of this Dryad Arbor? I guess I was able to do this sequence where I played Reclaimer, got a Heritage Druid, and cast Visionary, but like that's not even that good of a sequence. Simply getting a Cradle at all would be really good. Like, if I hadn't chumped with an Elvish Reclaimer, I would have been able to rotate into a Cradle. So yeah, Lavinia is definitely much better in Vintage. However, Lavinia is seeing quite a resurgence in Modern due to the number of Cascade decks. From what I can tell anyways. From the outside looking in. Tolarian Academy, wee bit more broken than Cradle. Alright, what do you got for us? I mean, we could just like very simply get Time Walked and then Tinker killed or Breach killed. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, but I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there's a Black Lotus. How did they not vamp for like a kill here? Oh, they have a kill. They're gonna Demonic for a Breach and kill us. Come on, we tanked over that? That was the most straightforward kill of all time. There's no reason you tap for black here other than Demonic. So it's like super straightforward, isn't it? Or do they not have enough mana? No, they have enough mana. They just replay their Lotus. This makes me very sad. So they didn't tutor for the kill, but they played Ancestral and found the kill anyways. I really dislike the Breach combo. The fact that it's a one-card combo with Demonic Tutor and Vampiric Tutor pretty much is very distasteful. But what are we doing? Just play it. Breach. Lotus. Demonic. Do they one short? I don't think they're short, are they? 1, 2, 3, Black Lotus. Oh, are they one short? No, no way. No, because the Doomsday counts as the one for Brain Freeze. So they're fine. Oh, wait. They are one short. Oh. Oh, my. All they need to do is, like, play a Preordained from their hand. They could even Pyroblast themselves. That doesn't do it. Oh, they they mental misstep their own needle. Awesome. Fantastic. A+. Excellent. Does that do it? Demonic. 1, 2, 3. Wait, does that still not do it? I think that still doesn't do it. So they... Are we going to win this game? I wish I had mana to hold up this Beseiju. How good would this Beseiju have been? Yeah, if they had... did I play any 1-drops after this? Yeah, I played this Reclaimer. They should have misstepped this Reclaimer. Well, you don't know. They could have drawn misstep off of Ancestral. Wow, I feel bad because I was shit talking them. Oh, they're just gonna play the Pyroblast, like I said, because I said it was simple. But this one has not been simple, so I take back my statement. I think if I had sequenced this game correctly, I probably would have won, right? Maybe not. Because I could have held up a Reclaimer activation and had a Bajuka Bog. But I guess they had a Pithing Needle, so maybe that wouldn't have gotten there. Mox Jet, that's got to do it. Yeah, this just does it. They hit the best possible, right? That's got to be the best possible. Now they just play Demonic. Oh no. They have to get another card in their yard again. Oh god, are we winning? No, there's no way. No, there's no way. I kind of feel bad now. Not really, but goodbye. It's called Mana Traders. Anyone can do this, not me. It's not just me. This player plays a lot of Vintage. I see them in challenges all the time. I don't know if I would play Jace Vern's Prodigy in my Breach deck, but I also don't know if I would play main deck Needle. I guess if you're like a super Tinker heavy one, a super Saga heavy deck, maybe it's a Brew. Or maybe I'm just not up to date. All right, so what do we want to do here? Do we actually, we might want to bring in Leyline. I feel like we're a deck that plays pretty well against Saga. I guess we don't have Rex Sage in our build anymore. But I was kind of thinking like bring in Vigor and Leyline and just we take out the combo. I don't know what you want from me. Like, you can play Mana Traders too. This is the same opponent is waiting for you. Again, I'm pretty sure Florello is pretty competent. I've seen that name before. Wait, how did Kumans not write? They didn't write a breach in and out. Kumans. One Visionary, one Symbiote. Maybe, no, I kind of want everything here. Maybe I'll just play one Symbiote. Maybe I'll play less Glimpses too. Maybe I'll play 2 Glimpses. I used to take 2 Glimpses out a lot. Let's try this. Oh, should I bring in Endurance? Maybe Endurance is just better than playing Leyline. If we play a game 3, I'll bring in Endurances instead of Leylines. This is pretty good, though. I've got an Allosaurus Shepherd into lots of stuff. Ragavan seems kind of rude. Should I just play something to chump this thing? What's my best chump? I'm gonna get Mental Misstep if I don't play Shepherd, though. I guess I could theoretically just play the Dryad Arbor, but I want to advance my mana. I guess it's just one of my 2 Deathray Shamans. I did get misstepped. Brutal. Now they get to cast my Green Sun Zenith. Just the worst outcome. Oh, man. Nice. Uncounterable Vigor. I guess I'm going to have to let this Ragavan hit me again. I guess I can jump with the Dryad Arbor. What am I talking about? Hopefully I don't get my Shepherd bolted. That would be the worst outcome. Kind of feels like we're getting bolted, though. What am I going to pitch this Vigor? I guess the Deathrite Shaman? I guess I'm trading. Fair. What am I pitching to this Vigor? Because I'm definitely Vigoring. Maybe it's just the Heritage Druid so that I can cantrip into the Deathrite. Nah. I'm just getting rid of this Deathrite. I guess it could just be the Glimpse. I don't know. I felt like I need the Glimpse to rebuild. They really have a Vamp? So they chose not to Vamp. And then Vamped anyways. That's pretty unfortunate. That's kind of the worst possible outcome. I guess the worst outcome is they chose not to bolt and then bolt and counter or something, but... Ancestral, yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have pitched this Glimpse, huh? Well, I mean, theoretically, we can make it more than one. But maybe we can't. It might be a couple turns before we can use this Glimpse now. Yeah, I do feel... What is this? Dismember? What list are we playing against? What is happening? Are there Dismembers in, like, the Power 9 list that I'm not thinking about? Yeah, I do regret not pitching Glimpse. I probably should have kept Deathrite Shaman, but... Theoretically, now we may be able to chain a Glimpse a little bit. Drawing a Saga is bad for us. Okay, so if we go... Glimpse, Reclaimer... No, so I want to wait one more. So I should just play this Reclaimer out. Try to wait for one more creature. It's a really good card right now. Wonder if they have Force. Guess they have Force. That's kind of off. Oh, it's Murktide Region? What's going on? Murktide Region, it's got to be in the main, right? You wouldn't board in Murktide Region after you showed me Underworld Breach combo? That's not how you transform your sideboard. Oh, now I feel like we're very dead. I guess this is going to be a pretty small construct, so I have some time. I think any creature is good that we can cast. Maybe they'll just have a bunch of Underworld Breaches and Jace Vern's Prodigies in their hand. Oh, they drew Black Lotus. All right, well, now these constructs are quite large. Okay, now I'm scared. Ah, that's a good one. All right, I'm gonna hope that this Glimpse resolves because I need it to I need to resolve. Please resolve. Oh. Oh, okay. That is acceptable. I mean, it's not great. But I mean, I think I need this card. Maybe I don't need that card. Maybe I can just take it. We're pretty close to winning with this, right? Like, if we draw Cradle, we might just win. We play our Reclaimer, tap for 3, play a new Cradle, tap for 3, pump to 6, attack for 10. Uh-oh. We're buried happening. Oh, Lelia. That cost you 2 damage. So this is going to be 3, 6, 9. That's fine. As long as they didn't hit another Moxen. I don't have to chump. I'll just take it and hope I win. Oh, they drew Lightning Bolt? Oh, no, they Gush. Okay. I mean, they've cast a lot of draw spells this game. Dismember, huh? I definitely am going to switch out of Leyline, though, because they'll probably, like, definitely board out all of their graveyard stuff, and we'll play some Endurances instead. I boarded out Natural Order. I don't think Natural Order is particularly good in this matchup. All right, so as long as they don't hit a Moxen off this iteration, this attack isn't lethal. And we have outs. I can't tell what they did hit. All right, so, okay, just Lelia. That makes sense. Oh. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes even more sense. Underground Sea. Okay. Gaia's Cradle. That'll give me a shot. Oh. That's pretty good, too. I guess I'm not actually... Am I attacking here? I guess I'm not... maybe I attack for 1 here. Yeah, I think I attack for 1 here. Why the... No, I want to block with this Heritage Druid because this is a lethal threat. They actually have no red mana to cast this. Because they fetch for a black mana. Why did they fetch for a black mana? Are they just leave themselves dead on board? I'm very confused. Oh, they have Fatal Push. Okay. They should have... I guess it doesn't matter. How do we win this game? I have to draw a creature every turn for 4 turns? That's not a creature. I think we're dead. Feel scammed. They have a push and a dismember. They're like a Tinker Saga deck post-board here. I mean, they would have played a Murktide that I couldn't beat if I didn't have this Leyline. So it's not like the Leyline did nothing. So I don't think I have any outs, right? Like, if I top deck a creature every turn, that, you know, doesn't ever get me a win. Okay, I'm going to bring these ley lines out and get these endurances in. And maybe we play like a collector oof as well. Kind of want second wasteland, to be honest. I guess I could theoretically get a Caracas for Lelia. And Jace Prodigy. A little narrow, but I have Reclaimers. Yeah, Shops is fine. Perfectly reasonable deck to play. I do think I regret, you know, I maybe if I had pitched Glimpse to Force of Vigor, we might have won that game. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. This hand is just not powerful enough, right? Doesn't, like, it has Cradle and some creatures, but nothing uncounterable, nothing powerful. I think this is just a mulligan. This is better. Not much better. They boldly did not counter this, which gives me access to a Shepherd, which I like. Want to play the Forest so I can save my Windswept Heath for a Dryad Arbor. I have a Strip Mine for a Saga. So I like what we have. Sapphire's a good one. Sapphire Ancestral, fair. Fair. 3 Ancestral games, huh? That's what you get when you play a blue deck. You get to cast Ancestral Recall. Pretty broken. Highly recommend. All right, we're debating. We're debating something. What are we debating? Which land to play? Red land? Black land? Maybe they have no land and they just whiff their Ancestral and are sad. I am starting to believe I should have made my opponent breach combo me in game 1. I probably should make all my opponents breach combo me, huh? I'd rather just play more. I mean, if you put Saga in your deck, you can't really play around Vigor. You just take the L. Ah. Whoa, why is this a choice? This is the easiest choice ever. Slam it, win the game. Ah. Yeah, oh, thanks, J Sweat. I need my Caracas. Where's my Caracas? Blusterstorm. This is still in your deck? Oh, I'm going to lose this game and I'm going to be sad, aren't I? I mean, they're traumatized from the natural order. I understand. I guess their deck is pretty weak to Vigor, so maybe it's necessary. Or maybe it's only weak to Vigor when they cast Ancestral and draw a million Moxens in Saga. Like, they got to play on-color Ruby for Lelia plus Saga. It's a bad place to be for me. Okay, neither Oof nor Dryad is gonna be a elf. Vigor is completely dead right now. We're just gonna lose this, Lelia. Very unfortunate. So if we take 5, and then, like, even if we draw a Reclaimer next turn, I'm not even sure that's good enough. I don't remember what was in the first hand. Why is Vigor dead here? What does Vigor do here? My opponent has a legendary creature and no mana. Endurance. Can I block this thing successfully? I theoretically can block this thing successfully, but then I open up the Collector Roof. I don't think we are in the market for blocking this successfully, are we? I think we're just taking this to the face and then trying to hopefully do the Abyss for enough turns. I'm going to take the extra hit here because the clock won't change. I'll get my 1 cracked fetch. I won't be able to use this fetch. We're racing. If I top deck a creature every turn, I race. Ah, they hit a fetch land? That's not a very good outcome for me. Well, like, blocking here doesn't really make any sense. I think blocking on the next turn where I, would die, that makes sense. Do I want to put their Yard back in their deck? I don't really want to put an Ancestral back in their deck, but I also don't want them to do a Delve or any kind of Delve spell, so I'm gonna do it. I wish I had a couple more Elves, because I actually have a pretty good Citadel. Or not Citadel, pretty good Cradle. So, if I play a Deathrite Shaman, I can pump this Allosaurus Shepherd, and I can hit them for 5, 7, 10. And then I'm dead to any removal spell. If I pump this Allosaurus Shepherd and I hit them for 7. If they have a removal spell, they kill Collector Roof, and I lose the game anyways. Or I could attack for 5 and leave up activation and double block Lelia. Yeah, that actually seems like the best choice. Because I'm not beating a removal spell. And if they don't attack, then I'm just winning. Do they have, like, Vamp? If they have Vamp, then it was better to attack for 10. If they had Vamp, it's so much better to attack for 10. But I can Vigor in response to a removal on Collector Roof. They're vamping for Fatal Push on Collector Roof. Oh, I guess they can vamp for Bolt. And then if I... They kept in Brain Freeze combo too? So the thing I'm most worried about is if they push. If they got pushed, though, then they can unlock Ruby Lotus. Well, I don't want to. I want to be able to Vigor. Can I win the game if I just chump with Deathrite? Don't I just win if I just chump with Deathrite? How do I lose if I just chump with Deathrite here? Maybe they have maybe they vamp for Academy? Oh, so they just vamp for Bolt and they're just gonna kill me with Bolt. What are we playing around? I feel like I'm getting slow rolled here. Oh, they didn't. Oh, they went for Time Walk. Oh. But if they had a fetch, they just had Lethal Bolt. Oh, the Bolt is exiled and the push is exiled from the Lelia. Oh, I'm so dumb. So they can't have Bolt and they can't have push, so they went for Time Walk. Oh god, I should have double blocked then. I should have double blocked then. I still have lethal on board though. Jace Vern's Prodigy. Now I don't have lethal on board? Oh my gosh. Oh no, the Jace Vern's Prodigy is a blocker. Do I have to, if I Vigor here, how do I get punished for that? They can dig through time, but that would be a good thing. They just chump here and they take 3. What are you talking about? Am I supposed to Cradle? Am I supposed to Vigor? I don't think the Vigor matters now, though. Hey, y'all. After this lightning bolt killed me, I reacted in a way that I don't really want to represent the channel, and I don't want to be a way that I react in the future. I don't think it's acceptable. I wouldn't be happy if other people were doing it, and I don't want to show it and have people think that it's okay. So basically, me raging at a perceived slow roll is not remotely reasonable thing for me to do as a streamer, as a content creator, as a Magic player. So I'm not going to show it, but I am going to put this little segment in the video to hold myself accountable. I want to make sure that I don't do something like that again in the future. So apologies to my opponent if you ended up seeing that stream recap or VOD. And you know, there's nothing wrong with what you did. That's on me. Thank you. I do think that there's some possibility that my misplay lost me that game, depending on what's in that player's hand. If I just attack and double pump, I get rid of the ability to vamp. I then lose to push bolt and saga, push bolt and time walk, but maybe that's better than letting them have the ability to vamp. I'm not 100% sure. So let's go to the next game. That's an interesting hand. I'm definitely interested in a Glimpse of Nature, Black Lotus, or Claimer hand. Let's get rid of this Bajuka Bog. This is a Glimpse of Nature, Black Lotus, Reclaimer, Gaia's Cradle hand. Ooh, a Shepherd. So, You think there's a world where we can like take Shepherd, cast Shepherd this turn? Or maybe I can get the bait off of the Lotus. So the problem is, Once Upon a Time is going to show them my Shepherd. So they have the critical information that their Force of Wills are going to be turned off. So if I show them Black Lotus after I reveal Shepherd, it's likely getting countered. If I show them Glimpse of Nature without playing Shepherd, it's likely getting countered. So like might be a world where I cast Black Lotus, see if it gets forced. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because like I'm taking the Shepherd no matter what. The question is, I guess first off, does this Black Lotus resolve? That's the first question. So now the question is, do I lead with Glimpse even though I know I have a Shepherd? And they know I have a Shepherd. But if they saw a Shepherd and they didn't force Lotus, there's like no way you don't force Lotus after seeing Shepherd unless you have a mental misstep. Because of this Lotus resolve, I'm gonna go Glimpse. All right, we're in. Can I get a nice turn here? Oh, that's a draw. All right, turn 2 kill. Does that give me anything right now? So I could return the... Oh, I should just played an elf, right? An elf was a better play. Well, I can return something, untap an elf, and do it again. I think I made a mistake in playing Symbio. I should have played the elf first. Untap, return. Tap 3. I'm not a very proficient elves player, so I don't think that makes any sense to play a Glimpse here. We just play another Reclaimer. Leo. Okay. All right, so if my opponent turn 1 Tinker kills me, we will be sad. If they don't, they will be sad. That was certainly a Black Lotus hand if I've ever seen one. All right, sweet. Awesome. 6. That was dope. I don't know what to board in though, so that's unfortunate. I'm actually really happy I'm really happy I didn't break my monitor. That mic arm went swinging. Yikes. All right, let's just resubmit. That was a hand where Elves was improved by Vintage, right? That was a Black Lotus hand. This is a hand that does not do anything. Let's try again. This hand's great though. Keep this hand. I'm gonna just... What is the likelihood of a deck to play Vigor after that game 1? Or for Vigor to be good against the deck. I think we can safely bin a land. We have a Once Upon a Time. It's probably fine. This is the DX Racer. I don't particularly recommend it. It's fine. It's not as bad as people will make it out to be, but it's not as good as you'd hope it would be. I'm probably going to upgrade to a very nice office chair because I'm working from home at some point. Wasteland Go. The hell does Wasteland Go mean? Maybe shops? What do you keep Wasteland Go? I guess this could get negated now. All right, well, I'm going to go get a basic forest. And I'm going to play an Elvish Reclaimer. I don't know, maybe they got... Oh, it's Hogak. They got a Tabernacle. Sure, why not? Wait, no, Hogak wouldn't have a Tabernacle. So it's green-white? Well, I don't care about Tabernacle in the slightest. That card does not faze me. Maybe I'm not supposed to play out this Druid. Maybe lands? Yeah, maybe lands. Oh, that's a Sapphire. No, it's green-white. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of bad, right? You can get a Cauldra? Hmm. So I'm kind of out of mana, so maybe I did make bad plays. I can't really get a Cradle or a Strip Mine off of this because they're going to Wasteland me anyways. Maybe I will lose to this Tabernacle. I've always felt Tabernacle wasn't very good against elves, but I'm kind of getting ranched at the moment. I guess I shouldn't have played this Heritage Druid out. Huh. Well, the minute I get 3 elves in play, then I'm self-sustaining. So it's green-white. I mean, I really like my green-white matchup. It's kind of interesting that they led with Wasteland here. I mean, they top decked both of these lands? Or they just were trying to protect this Tabernacle? I'm certainly in a lot of trouble now. Yeah, I guess if they have a Wasteland to back up their Tabernacle, that does make it a lot better. Well, we get to know what their deck is on. We can sideboard better in the next couple of games. Obviously, I still think we're a good spot if we get like a Cradle right now, maybe. Hey, we get to pretty much combo off again. That is good, but I can't cast it. I guess I hold it. Try to draw a Cradle or something, and then I can Besage it next turn. Like, if I draw a Cradle and play a Glimpse turn, I guess it's really hard for me to play a Glimpse turn. I mean, even just Cradle into Visionary, make 3 mana, Glimpse, Symbiote, Besage or something. What is this? You have like a Batter Skull too? Oh my god, that's a Feast and Famine. Oh no. Oh, they're gonna pay for their indestructible creature? Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright, I'm dead to Strip Mine. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. I mean, Feast and Famine gets Vigored or whatever. Oh, I guess I could have Vigored it. That would have saved me. I should have Vigored. I didn't Vigor. I actually might have lived there if I had Vigored. Bad play. Oh, no, I played bad too. I didn't Vigor. I could have just Vigored the Feast and Famine, and then I get to live a turn. Because they attached, and they're not gonna untap because I thought they were gonna untap, but they weren't gonna untap. I had a Vigor in my hand. All right, so this is fine. We get to bring in we get to bring some cards out. I actually don't even think Vigor is good, even though it hits sort of Feast and Famine. I am just going to bring in Maze Wasteland. Do they have any legendaries in their deck? I think so. Missteps out. I guess we're actually not bringing in very much. We just know what's going on. Oh, I guess there's Thalia, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Hmm. No, it doesn't really shut off. Like the only equipment that matters is Cauldra. In my mind, I guess we just bring out this Leovold, right? Like it hits Wasteland or whatever, but that's not really the point of Leovold. All right, let's just look for the most broken turn one hand we can find. Well, it's not really broken, but it does count as a turn one hand I'm going to keep. Archon has got to be insane versus me, huh? I can't do much about Archon. I already have 3 lands, but I guess a Shepherd is maybe a winning condition. Maybe I'm supposed to play Shepherd to play around Misstep. I can't do that. Mana Crypt? What is this nonsense? It's a hell of an opener. They just have an Archon? Oh, Thalia. Okay, Thalia, I don't care. Thalia and Outland Liberator? Sure. Oh, I should have played Shepherd first. I'm gonna get... Oh, I can't get Misstep. It's fine. I can't get Misstep. There's a Thalia in play. Still should have played Shepherd first, but... Are we gonna play all of our stuff? Yeah, we're just gonna play all of our stuff. What's going on? There we go. Was there a way I could have done this where I could have activated my Reclaimer? I don't think so. Maybe I need to hold this. I don't care if Outland Liberator flips, right? What we need is a Gaia's Cradle to turn on our Shepherd. I don't know if I could have done that in any way, which I could have. I don't think so. All right. So now we kind of have to play around Wasteland a little bit, but we have our own Wasteland, so maybe it's fine. But we are on the... Okay. Strip Mine on my forest. I imagine. Like, you don't need more colorless mana, right? No? You probably leave these back so I don't attack without pumping. Oh, they're just going to hold it for... Okay. They're going to hold it for Cradle. But we just win if we do that, right? I just Wasteland them, and then they do something, and I just turn it into a Cradle. So they have to have a second one now. Oh, they're just going to Wasteland my Wasteland. Would I rather turn my Wasteland into a Cradle, or would I rather Wasteland their Canopy? No, I'll just turn this into a Cradle. I mean, if they have another one, we have 3 more Cradles, right? It's not the end of the world. I actually can get another Cradle with the other Reclaimer this turn, because I have Heritage Druid mana. I'm fine. They can't have enough Wastelands to stop my Elvish beat down here. I got a Cradle. Nice Strip Mine. What do you got? Wasteland. No? Draw a card, sure. Probably wanted to use the Mana Crypt. Oh, Tabernacle. That kind of annoying. For 1 turn, they don't die. So we can pay for all of our creature to the Cradle, get a Wasteland for their Tabernacle. I don't care about taking 3. I don't have enough lands to Reclaimer and kill that. So what I'll do is I will tap my elves and I will reclaim. I guess I'm going to reclaim this. And I'm going to turn this into a Wasteland. Oh, I only have 1 more left in my deck. Okay, I'll turn into a Strip Mine. And then I will pay for these elves with a Cradle in case I draw another Cradle. Elves is a really cool deck, put it that way. I will just play another Heritage Druid and pass. I'll make them pay for their creatures, and then on end step, we'll kill their Tabernacle. And if they kill my Cradle, then I can just rotate my Cradle into a Cradle. Okay, I think this game looks good. This is kind of what I mean why Tabernacle is not that good against us. Like, we have all of this stuff for it. But last game it was quite good. Just being on the play maybe makes the difference. Being able to have my Reclaimer get going. All right, they hit a Wasteland. Yeah, I have that as well, but I mean that doesn't really matter. So they're gonna waste my Cradle. I'm going to turn my Cradle into a Cradle. Now I have a 3/4 Reclaimer because I have enough lands in my yard. And then at their end step, I strip mine this Tabernacle, and then I kill them with damage. Cool. That was fun. I enjoyed that. All right. Strip mine your Tabernacle. Untap. Draw. Attack all. Block here, take 20. Sweet. Boom. All right. Not bad. Not bad. It was a very close two set, but we got there with elves. I'm happy that that's only the damage that elves caused us. All right. Okay. Here we go. Next round, we have to play the deck we just beat. We're playing other aggro. Decks in the other aggro are mostly limited to green-white Archon of Emeria decks by Wessel and black-white Archon of Emeria decks by Mosh. those are basically the two other aggro decks that are typically played in the format. There are like other things you can do, but for the most part, like Archon of Emeria props up these decks extremely hard, and it's like the main core component of most of them. Deck is quite strong. Lines up pretty decent against various parts of the metagame. Basically, you want your hand to have a Noble Hierarch or a turn 2 play on turn 1. And this hand certainly does that with two things on turn 1 here. I have no idea why the greenback sword is being played. Maybe because of Hogak. I know that the third equipment slot is Wessel's tried everything. I've seen a Jite, I've seen a Fire and Ice, I've seen a Feast and Famine, basically everything. Eldrazi aggro was never good to start and is very, very dead now. Yeah, Restricting Thorn is what people tell me made Eldrazi aggro bad. I suspect Eldrazi aggro was not good to start. Yeah, Goblins is mostly other combo. All right, so Savannah, Mana Crypt, Brainstorm. I mean, they know my hand, so whatever they want to counter, they can counter. We just play our Savannah first so we don't get dazed. We're going to play our Stoneforge first so we don't get dazed. And then we'll let our Lumi get dazed. Can I have Stoneforge Mystic? Survey says yes. Interesting. An interesting survey. I will take the Cauldron, and then I will play a Luminarch Aspirant. I guess there's technically a world where you might want to play Outland Liberator here, but with no Moxen in play, just can't imagine that's the case. I'm going to put it on the Lumi, seeing as I'm going to activate the Stoneforge next turn. Didn't I update it? Oh, I didn't update that one. There are too many things to update. I'm sorry. We are now... Are we like 16 and 8 now? I didn't update past the other thing either. Other... Aggro... Green-white. It's too big to fit on a screen. Okay, so my opponent's demonicking. Are they demonicking for Tinker and we're dead? Are they demonicking for Ancestral and we might be dead? Are they demonicking for Dark Ritual Doomsday? The world may never know. So, is there a way we can do Feast and Famine things? So this is 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana? No. So I think my opponent's likely on Doomsday. What is the best course of action? It might be make them discard. It might be blow up their Moxen. They don't have a swamp, so that might be Wasteland. So what if we go... Activate Stoneforge, equip Feast and Famine, play Outland Liberator, attack, untap, hold open Wasteland Liberator, and yeah, so if I go Jet, Wasteland, I tap these two to Stoneforge and a Feast and Famine. Yeah. This is like pretty bad into a push, but if they are Doomsday, then they won't have a push. Oh, I could have used my Pearl for this. I don't know if that would have been better. I guess if they have a push, it's atrocious. But this gets a card out of their hand. And lets me Liberator their Moxen and hold open Wasteland. That kind of sounds better to me. And I'll still have a hasty threat. kind of sweet. So they discarded a land, and then I play Liberator. I don't think it matters either. Liberator, destroy your jet, and I still have Wasteland. Which means they can't really vamp, but they can still gush kill me. But I actually have close to lethal next attack. So if they cast Dark Ritual, oh, they're on Tundra. So they're on Tinker. Oh. Okay, I didn't see this coming. So if I hold my Wasteland, I can hard cast Cauldra. Okay. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm not unhappy with how it turned out. They have to discard most of their hand. I lose my dudes, but I still have a backup plan. They discarded Mana Crypt Tinker Paradoxical Outcome. What is their last card? How can Tinker not be the card you hold? In what world is Tinker... Okay, so if I don't draw a land, I'll Wasteland them for sure. I guess maybe they have to have Ancestral as their last card. Maybe they demonicked for Ancestral and had balance the whole time. I don't think wasting my Savannah is good because of the amount of green creatures in my deck. Like that. Like, now I'm like super far ahead, right? I guess they could have Gush, but it's unlikely. Like, this is why I wouldn't waste the Savannah, because this is just very winning as well, right? Why didn't they Tinker? Yeah, they had Mana Crypt Tinker. They could have chosen to Tinker here. Last cards. Yeah, I mean, at 12 life, Tinkering is still reasonable out of PO. It's not the best, but, like, it's a shot. I didn't hold up Liberator because I thought they were on Doomsday. Am I wrong to not hold up in the Liberator activation? That's an interesting question. Like, theoretically, I'm in the wrong for hitting their jet, right? I didn't play around Tinker. Okay, so I'm going to bring in 4 Collector Roof. I'm going to take out Batter Skull. I don't really want Feast and Famine. Maybe I'll just trim 1 Mystic then. Maybe I'll trim like multiple Mystics then. How am I supposed to... I'm supposed to bring in Trap in this matchup, but how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Just cut the entirety of the Mystic plan? Maybe I just cut the entirety of the Mystic plan. I just want the Hate Bears. Mystic is worse than Lumi here in the combo matchup, I would feel. Maybe? I think so. I think I just want to play like this. 3 Mind Break, 4 Roof, 4 Vigor, 4... This is just the anti-PO deck. I guess I theoretically can play 2 Kataki instead of 2 Luminarch. I don't think Kataki's great, but... Like, I just want to play the Archon uncounterably, and that should just win. So maybe they're on, like, my kind of Esper PO. Yeah, this hand's good. I have a Vigor, I have a Thalia, turn 1. Though I guess if I don't use this Vigor, then I might have to play Lumi turn 1, because Thalia would make it so I can't play my Vigor. Tolarian Academy. Mana Crypt. Our deck can't beat a Sphinx, can it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. So now they tinkered. Oh, they left a card on top. Am I supposed to Vigor? It's probably a land, but it could be a force. If I draw, I guess they'll still have a Tolarian Academy to pay for it. I think you're supposed to Vigor. Like, there's a world where they, like, you might play around a Force on the top. No, they had a Force in their hand. Okay. Wow. All right, so they had a Force. They had turn 1 Tinker with Force backup. We get to play Thalia here, which should slow down the bleeding a little bit. And then we can waste them. It's not good, but it's not the end of the world. They have nothing? Okay. So do I just lose the 1 damage? Okay. They take 4 to get PO off the top of their library. Okay. Awkward. Why do I feel like I'm going to get a text message from this player saying how my deck is garbage? I mean, PO has a lot of dead draws. Like, you have probably 11 lands, and they just played the Lavinia off the top. That's funny. And you have like 3 flusters, 4 forces. Is my deck garbage? Oh my god, it's free. All right, good game, opponent. Thank you for battling. Well, they didn't. I don't know. It wasn't a land on top, so it must have been a flust. No, it couldn't have been a fluster. Couldn't have been a force. Wait, if it wasn't a land, a fluster, or a force, maybe it was a PO and they didn't want to cast it for 0? Lavinia is not symmetrical. I'm going to ask and see if they say. Outcome. I think they're supposed to cast it. Yeah, if I was in that situation... If I was in that situation, I would cast PO for 0. You gotta clear it and try to keep going. They also can just play Sphinx against me, right? My deck can't beat a Sphinx. This build is fundamentally flawed. Oh, I have a Beseiju. I don't like this build. Why can't we play like some Cathar commandos? Like, I guess green count is an issue. Or maybe it's just more Beseijus. I don't know. I think having very few outs to Sphinxes, like in a deck where you don't have to have that, is kind of silly. I would play a Cathar Commando and maybe another Beseiju. That's what I would probably do here. I haven't actually checked off. I haven't actually checked out this list too deeply. Yeah, I think my opponent could have won game 1 instead of balance. Maybe go for Tinker Citadel at 12 life, and game 2, like, It sounds like they had multiple POs on top, which means they'll have to take like 8 life to clear it off. And it's not a good thing, but you still have to do it. Like, if you're going to Tinker for Citadel, you're all in on Tinker for Citadel. So you should just do the Tinker for Citadel thing and hope it works out. Yo, what's up, Nash? We're just talking about different things. 1 second. All right. We're at the fateful moment in time. Other blue control. Now, other blue control is not a category used very much on my data sheets. Very seldom do decks fall into this category because not only is control not very much played, if you do play control, you mostly play Jeskai or Rug. So you have to be a control deck that is played less than Jeskai and Rug, and that doesn't happen very often. So there were basically 2 choices. I could play Take Your Time's Blue-White Standstill, which we played on stream before, which is a deck that Take Your Time wins with, and no one else. And I had a very hard time winning with. It was not my style of deck. Very hard deck to play. 1 mistake means you lose. Or I could play a Brian Kelly pile. And if you've been following the stream at all in the last 3 years, you know that Brian Kelly piles are just art. Just peak art. So I've taken a combination of a few of Brian's published list and a little bit mushed them together. If I took exactly the starting list from this, I would lose my mind. So I had made some little fixes, but I only added cards from his other iterations of the deck. So what you see in front of you, it is a Lurrus creature blue control deck. I think. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're playing a bunch of creatures that you can, and artifacts you can bring back with Lurrus, but they're also blue, and you can skull clamp them. And there's a Gifts Ungiven, which does value, and I can make reclamation piles, and there's 2 Mindbreak traps. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Welcome, one and all, to the Brian Kelly slot of this A to Z challenge. Let's begin. I have a cat. They have a cat too? Oh, cat mirror. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I've got Library of Alexandria. So, wait, why is this the new art? No, we gotta fix that. If we have to play another match, someone let me fix that. I have the old art library. We have to keep it though. Even if your hand is bad, if you start with a Library of Alexandria, you are forced to keep it. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm not happy about this either. I don't know. I guess I just opened a library in one of my booster chest things, treasure chests. We will remedy this if we play another round of Brian Kelly deck. But I don't know. It's a Lurrus mirror. What could a Lurrus deck mean? It could mean White Weenie. It could mean Breach. It could mean Lurrus Control. Lurrus 4-color Deathrite Shaman. What if we play a Brian Kelly mirror? That'd be great. Means it's a good player. Is that what Lurrus means? Yes, Lurrus is an Turbo Oracle. I typically own all the cards, except right now I have the Mana Trader subscription for the tournament, so I'm renting 3 Ledger Shredders, which is the most number of Ledger Shredders I can rent. All right, what do you got for us? Cavern of Souls on human? All right, White Weenie it is. So Brian Kelly versus White Weenie? That seems like a fair matchup. This could be winnable. All right, so I want to draw a card with my library. And then I want to play. Ooh, do I take the 2? Check out their hand. Yeah, let's take the 2 and check out their hand. Lumi, Thalia, Ghost Quarter, Thalia. Uh-oh. I think we should time walk. If we can get to 4 mana, we can Mindbreak trap one of them. So, do I have more basics in my deck? Oh, I have a Plains. Of course I have a Plains in my Gush deck. In my Gush Library of Alexandria Urza Saga deck, I do in fact have a Plains. Who could have seen this coming, really? All right, Tundra, Emerald, Time Walk. So if I Time Walk, I'm off library, but I think I have to. I think we have to because we need to Mind Break Trap their first play and then maybe dig or something. I don't know. I don't have to fetch now, but I'm lazy. All right, so I'm going to Mind Break Trap their first play. And then, nice Cavern of Souls. I'm sorry to say that Brian Kelly was prepared for this. Brian knew you would be out here with your Cavern of Souls. So on your turn, I will exile your spell. Yeah, we could Gush back up to library. Oh no, I'm not fetching the other basic, not me, because they have a Ghost Quarter in play. My opponent is not happy that I Mind Break Trapped their Cavern Archon, or their Cavern Thalia. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Okay. Do we want to Gush? I think we're supposed to Gush here and get full value. Needle. Kind of want to just cast this Dig Through Time. We should be able to play enough spells to stay on library. So I have a Thieving Skydiver, an Urza's Saga, a Savine's Reclamation, a Malevolent Hermit, and a Mox Pearl. Yeah, I could draw with Dig on the stack. I guess I could have done that. Well, Urza's Saga looks good here, right? We can play Saga and Needle Ghost Quarter. And then I guess we'll keep Pearl. Let's go like Saga Pearl. Maybe. Is there a Strip Mine in this deck? No Strip Mine. Well, Hermit counters non-creatures, so don't really see that as a strong play. All right. I don't know. Any order, I guess. So play our Saga. Play our Needle on Ghost Quarter. Activate our library and play a Spirit, or just put Lurrus into our hand. Kind of like activate library, play a Spirit. Sure, I don't know. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can't play this Lotus now, though. I guess I could play the Lotus now and just get the Lurrus, because it's going to get taxed by the Thalia. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this now, then. Because I don't want my Lotus to get taxed by the Thalia, but I also don't want to get off library. I guess I can't use my library on my turn now, though, so maybe this sucks. Okay, cool. No, I can draw extra cards on the other turn. On my opponent's turn. Oh, they drew Wasteland off the top. That's not good. They killed my Saga. So if I wait a turn, I can draw a card on their turn. I guess I can just play Lurrus Black Lotus, though. I don't actually know if that's better. No, I actually think that's worse. I'm going to pass a turn and draw a card with library. Oh, I guess I can chump with the spirit every turn, though. How am I winning? So there was a balance in this list that I cut because I had 20 creatures in my deck. But now I'm starting to suspect maybe the balance was there for a reason. Okay, so I play a Sundra, and I play a Jet, and I activate my library. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that, because now I can't play my Black Lotus. God damn it. Okay, well, I play a Lurrus. Maybe I shouldn't have gushed in this game. Does it have removal? I don't know. Maybe it's just Brian Kelly deck. I don't know how we're gonna win. I think we're just gonna die. Well, there's a Caracas. All right, there's a Gifts Ungiven. That's gotta be good, right? Maybe. So if we Gifts Ungiven for a Reclamation pile, it takes like a little while. But wait, what's in our deck? There is a Swords to Plowshares and a Snapcaster, so we can kill 2 creatures. And there's a Caracas for the thing. Oh, there's an Engineered Explosives. Oh, that should just win the game, right? All right, so we just go for Gifts, Savine, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We just need to cast our Gifts this turn somehow. Oh, I can attack with my Lurrus. Okay, so I bring back Black Lotus, and then I have Snapcaster to chump with as well. Okay, okay. We have found the line. Yeah. We have the line. The line has been found. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah. We are winning this game. Oh, we do have to beat a Lurrus of their own. That's fine though. Do we need to chump with Snapcaster this turn? Should we chump with Snapcaster this turn? Three, 7, 9, go to 4. I guess we don't need to. Four, 7, 9. Okay. No. We can gifts for Caracas, Sword, Savines, and Engineered Explosives. What? This deck is broken. Who doubted this deck? Yeah, we have a Snapcaster though. Engineered, Savines, Sword, and Caracas. We can bounce our own Lurrus so we can play 2 things a turn. All right, Brian Kelly's perfect. Perfect deck builder. Perfect everything. Unbelievable. Mind Break Trap their Cavern Thalia, tempo them out, and wipe their board with Engineered Explosives. This is disgusting. Hold on. How do I get a picture of this? Oh, I don't. I need to capture. I need to capture all of the things that are happening here. Brian has streamed in the past. Opponent says, "This seems bad for me." All right, now I'm happy I streamed tonight. I would agree with that analysis. Oh, shit. They just scoop it up, which is fair. As we're about to, I don't know, 20 for 0 them. I was like, there's no removal in this deck. How are we going to beat the Luminarch Aspirins? Oh, Justin. There is removal in this deck. Okay, so we're playing against Mono White. We've got a Swords to Plowshares. We've got a Teferi's Response. Probably, I would assume. Yeah, a Teferi's Response. Everyone knows vintage staple Teferi's Response, right? Well, we are a control deck. We're an other blue control deck. God. Okay. These Flusterstorms have got to go. I don't know. What has to go? Flusterstorms bring in Needle. I don't really like Tabernacle against my opponent's deck, no. Well, Misstep hits Giver of Runes and Path to Exile, so I actually think Misstep might be fine. I think. Maybe we want some Ambush Vipers instead of like a Lantern. Yeah, 3 Path to Exile. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take out these cards here, and we're gonna bring in these cards here, and that's the plan. Yeah. All right. I have a Lurrus. That looks like a hand. Yeah, I keep. Yeah, just a 2/2. I think it's better than a Soul Guide Lantern. Probably close though. All right, Plains. Mox. Thalia? I don't think I care about that one. I'm gonna go Saga, Mox, go. Maybe I'm supposed to go Saga Needle. No, then I can't. No, I could have gone Saga Needle. I should have gone Saga Needle Wasteland. I'm bad. What can I say? I should have gone Saga Needle. I don't know why I didn't. This is the whole reason the Needle's still in the deck. Well, also because we didn't have cards to put in. Oh, yeah, I mean, sure. So we're going to pay 2 to fetch, and then they're going to hit me with a Ghost Quarter anyways. Oh, I got more Ambush Vipers, though. Stony Silence. Okay. Hope I don't get Ghosts. I guess Ghost Quarter is fine. Just Wasteland, that's not fine. I guess I can get a basic, not basic Plains. I think I have to get a Tundra here and just hope they don't have a Wasteland. I might lose this game because I played badly. Oh, they have a Ghost Quarter. Okay. I guess they could just Ghost Quarter me on my upkeep. Fuck. All right, well then I can just Swords this now. Yeah, I do have basic. Plains? Island? I have no idea. Let's go with island. Fair. I guess. Yeah, that's pretty good against my ambush vipers. It's also good against my snapcaster because I wanted to snap swords their next thing. Should I name Ghost Quarter? How many Ghost Quarters in Wastelands? They probably have the same number, right? Let's just name Ghost Quarter. So I can't lose these basics. Unless they draw Strip Mine. I guess if they hit... What a game of Magic the Gathering we have going on here. Do I have any answers to this in my 75? I kind of need my land. It's not bad. Though my artifacts all suck and they're all turned off. So maybe it is bad. Do we get the Skull Clamp we can't use or the lion? I guess we get the Lion Sash. Fantastic. Ah, Cathar Commando. Yeah, that'd be a good one. No, we're a Lurrus deck. we're a Lurrus deck, so we have nothing good. No, we have. Oh, they drew Strip Mine. This game is broken. All right, we drew a land though, so I guess it's fine. All right. This is a crazy game of Magic. This is how Garfield intended it to be played right here. This thing's basically unblockable. Oh yeah, maybe we could have played a GTA. That'd be pretty interesting. What is this? Another Stony Silencer. Now we need 2 Cathar Commandos. I guess if we have a Lurrus, that's kind of 2 Cathar Commandos. Different art Stony Silences. All right, let's put in this. Oh no, there's a Containment Priest. I guess I should have played it. I couldn't play it because it was a non-creature. All right, well, that was bad. All right. I didn't see that one coming. Oh my god, I have no Tundras left in my deck. Okay, come on. I've never played a deck that has Containment Priest and Lion Sash off of Stoneforge Mystic. What do you want from me? What world do you think we live in? We found the Cathar Commando. God bless. All right, so if their last card is Path to Exile, and I don't have planes left in my deck, I don't know. I just hope they don't have Path to Exile, right? I will eventually get out from underneath this lock with my Cathar Commando. So as long as I don't get pathed. If I get pathed, that would be a problem. I think I just chump with this Stoneforge Mystic. I'm gonna get I can regrow this and get a Skull Clamp later. Okay, Spirit of the Labyrinth. Okay, fair. Okay. Judge's Familiar. Okay, fair. I think I need to get this Cathar Commando going. Well, it doesn't get me out right away, right? Because we have to get rid of the Lurrus first. The Thalia being a 2/1 first strike is really good against my team. My opponent has a Lurrus of the Dream Den, so if I were to block this Thalia successfully, they would replay it, which would be bad for me. I'm trying to figure out if it makes more sense to double spell this turn or to play my Cathar Commando. I guess this lets me break out of Stony Side. Oh, I can't actually play more than one non-creature spell per turn. Okay. I will do the Cathar Commando things. Oh, I do have Snap Swords Lurrus. Well, I mean, I haven't had it yet. Oh, you're right. I would have had it. Oh, you're right. I would have had it. Interesting. Yeah, you're kind of right. Was there a turn I had 3 mana open? Well, no, I put Lurrus into my hand, didn't I? Oh, there's got to be a turn I had 3 mana open. Okay, so I play a Cathar Commando. I block here, and I block here. Then I sack. I kill a Stony Silence. Well, they're saying if I double block Thalia, it removes the tax, and I could have Snap Swords. Oh, they can just replay Stony Silence. Oh my god, this play was so bad. It's okay, they missed it. They missed it. Wait, how do I successfully unlock myself then? I kind of need to Snap Swords first. Oh. Okay, wait, I can Time Walk, right? No, I can't Time Walk. I don't have enough mana. Oh, I can't. Okay, they didn't have enough mana this turn. Should I just Time Walk now and try to find a land? Oh, I don't have any more fetchables. So I have to find a Saga. No, I can't. They have a Stony Silence and a Deafening Silence. There's a Thalia in play. I can't play Jet Time Walk. I think I have to Time Walk, find a land. There was never a turn where I could have played Moxen. It always cost 1 mana. I don't know. I've played this game very badly. I'm almost assured of it. All right, I have to do other things instead. I think I lost this game, unfortunately. I think I blew this game. They just put a counter on their Spirit again. Oh, they're gonna put it on the Thalia. I'm just gonna take this one so I can have more units in play. I can't I could quadruple block it, but then I lose my Lurrus. I can't lose my Lurrus. So they should replay their Stony Silence. I mean, as long as they're like we do have a blocking threat. Is when we hit a land, we have Snap Sword still. I gotta get more Moxen in play. I can't EE. They have 2 Stony Silences. I wish I had a Skull Clamp that I could play and equip, because that would be a lot of value, but obviously I can't do that. There are no more fetchable lands in the deck. I have a Caracas, a Library, 2 Sagas. Okay, if I cast Dig... All right, I found Saga. There's no more fetchables in my deck. Tundra Plains. Okay, no more fetchables. So don't take this Strand. Just take Saga Force. Force isn't very good with Lurrus in play, though. But I think you still just take it in case they get Path or something. All right. Or a Stony Silence coming back. That's true. That is true as well. And I can still replay my Judge's Familiar. Okay, I think I'm going to eventually win this game, but I definitely made my life more difficult than it needs to be. Well, I don't want to force that, obviously. The problem is, like, if they get too aggressive here, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay. Maybe I don't have time. Oh, wait, what if I... Okay, so if I blow up a Stony Silence at the end of turn, untap, play this, blow up a Stony Silence, and then I EE the board, do I have enough? I'm just going to double chump. Or maybe, yeah, just double chump. Go take... Even if it doesn't work and blow up the whole... Like, even if it just gives me enough time... Maybe it's worth it. I don't think I have that much mana, though, right? Because this costs 3... And then I have 4... I don't have enough to snap swords right after. But I can still, like, match their Stony Silences once a turn, though. With Cathar Commandos once a turn. I also have an active Saga. Maybe I should have taken that Black Lotus instead of the Force of Will. No, I can't EE and Snap Plow in the same turn because of Deafening Silence, but I could do it on their turn. I should have taken the... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken the Black Lotus because I can't because I have EE. Never mind. Caracas is my best draw. Mental Misstep. I guess I can force the first Silence as well. No, I just forced the first one and we're good, right? They can only play 1 non-creature spell each turn, too. I think we win. I think we win. Oh. No, they can replay Thalia and maybe play a Stony from their hand. Am I sure I didn't want to attack there? Does it change? What does attacking do? Man, I hope people make it this far in the video after the first game, the first match, like the first match one. Like I feel like so many people are gonna leave after that. I mean, if they put this on, I'm just gonna block, right? Like I can still win without Lurrus, whereas they probably can't. I'm just gonna block. I don't know how they win without Lurrus. I can easily win without Lurrus. I'm gonna let that resolve because I can't let them have a Stony after. If I misstep, then I can't force. I can also reclamation back my Lurrus. So I have to I have to kill this now, right? Maybe I don't have to, but I'm just going to. And then I can end of turn gifts if nothing bad happens and go for reclamation and then bring back Lurrus Saga and win. Sick. Awesome. Well, now I can't gifts unless I gift now. I guess I will gifts now. Well, this could punish me if they have a Stony Silence. This is fine. If they, I can Ancestral instead. Okay. I also have to win this game, because if I don't win this game, there's no way I'm winning another game in fast enough time. Okay, now I can Cathar Commando the Deafening Silence, which has got to be winning. So if I do... I don't know, man. I have more Ursa Sagas. Yeah, Cathar Commando is definitely great, for sure. I don't know, force it. Okay. So yeah, now we gifts and win. Just have to pay and then cast gifts. Get reclamation. Yeah. Talarian, Caracas. Thieving Skydiver? I don't know. All we have to do is cast Reclamation on Lurrus plus Saga, and then replay Engineered Explosives, crack Engineered Explosives, and that wins the game. Oh my god, this deck is too much brain. Wow. Brian is an absolute master. This deck has all the things I need to win. I have to just pick and choose and do the right things at every moment to beat mono white. Incredible. Okay, here we go. Other blue tempo. Blue tempo decks that are not blue-red Murktide. That mostly means blue-white Stoneblade. So here we have blue-white Stoneblade. I think a deck that's actually fairly well positioned because I should have a pretty good Hogak matchup, which is really nice. And it's not even that bad against combo decks because you are packing a 4 Flusterstorm, 4 Force of Will deck with Clock. Stoneforge Mystic Cauldron Complete is definitely a real clock, and Ledger Shredder is obviously a super sweet card. You also get to be a deck that plays 5 Wastelands, so you're not just dead to, you know, most of the other bizarre things that are happening in the world. Let's begin. I've got a hand that only is good against creature decks. I do have a Wasteland, though. I'm going to try keeping this and losing the combo. That's bad. Oh, that's not combo. Bug? I am down to keep this hand against Bug any day of the week. This is a beautiful hand to play against Bug. Not a great hand to play against Oath, though. Oh, wait, this is a Lurrus. All right, so it's a 4-color Deathrite Shaman list. I didn't see the Lurrus there. So I am going to just do a Tempo Wasteland here. They didn't play a Deathrite Shaman on turn 1. And they shuffled off of their Ponder. So I'm just going to get the Wasteland here. And then if they do play Deathrite Shaman next turn, we'll just Swords it. And we'll go play a Shredder. And we should be able to grind our opponent out with this hand. I'm pretty happy to keep this kind of hand against... I wish I had seen Lurrus, because then I would have snap kept this hand and not even said anything. But I just wasn't looking. All right, my opponent didn't have another follow-up Deathrite Shaman here, so I'm just going to fetch a basic island so I don't get wastelanded, and then cast our Preordain. Sapphire Stoneforge. I actually think this is a okay keep on the Sapphire, because what we'll do is next turn we'll play Shredder plus Sapphire. Maybe that's bad. Maybe we just want to play Stoneforge. Actually, I'm kind of thinking maybe we don't want to do that. Well, this would let me play Sapphire Shredder Swords. Well, my opponent's a 3 of main deck Collector Roof deck. I could Ponder here. Yeah, maybe I'll just Ponder here. Yeah, I get the Shredder Mox. Oh, this is so much better now, though. Now I have Force into Probe Shred. Oh, yeah, we're cooking now. That ended up working out really well. So now I have Force for something that's broken, and that if it's not broken, I can just go Shredder Probe. That's really good for the home team. Man, Shredder's a great card, though. Big fan. Would Shredder again. Play it. Oh. All right, well, now I have to force this, so I lose my Shredder, but I have a lot of other plays. I have Mentor Probe as well. All right, they have Force backup for their Ancestral. What that just means, they had to use 2 forces for that. So I guess they probably didn't hit a land drop, and they wanted an Ancestral for a land. Ooh, it is Rug, though. So 4-color Renin 6, maybe. I think I'm down to jam Mentor Probe. Seems like a good a time as any. Obviously, Lightning Bolt's good, but there was no Lightning Bolts in the original list. And normally they're just splashing 3 Renin 6 off of a single Volcanic. It's not Rug, it's the 4-color Renin 6 deck. So there shouldn't be any Lightning Bolts. I think they probably play 0 removal for Mentor besides... No, I think it's just 0 removal for Mentor in the standard 4-color Renin 6 Lurrus deck. So this Mentor just should run away with the game, but I'm actually out of resources after they've probed, or after they forced my, that's a Pachuca Bog. Okay, that kind of turns off some Delve stuff. But again, I think this Mentor should be good enough. Ooh, yep, Tarmogoyf. I guess a question becomes, do I Swords and not play around Negation? I guess I can just like bait a negation with this Merchant Scroll. I guess it's better to bait a negation with the swords. All right, I'm just gonna swords this. Double Ren doesn't count. Not exactly, no. Unfortunately, I can't play a Stoneforge Mystic this turn, but getting to Merchant Scroll for an Ancestral is not bad either, and I get to hit him for 7. I mean, Mentor beats Goyf if I hit more draw spells, right? I almost F6 through that attack. Would have been pretty bad. I like I wonder if I'm actually supposed to keep this hand in the blind. It wasn't blind because there was a Lurrus, but I didn't know there was a Lurrus. So I wonder if I'm supposed to keep this in the blind. It's such a good hand versus a fair deck, though. Another reason Double Ren doesn't count, Mike, is because they play one Volcanic Island, so they have to play a Deathrite Shaman and have the Volcanic Island for Ren to work. They should probably Ren my Monk token, though. They're just not going to act... Oh, they plus the Ren to get the land. I see. Okay. I don't feel like I need to wait at all here. If they counter it, it's not a big deal. I still get to attack with everything. Nice. This game is very over. Attack all at them. And then we have Force and Stoneforge. Might not even have to show them Stoneforge. I just hold up Hold Reacher, actually. It's probably even better. Doesn't show them anything, and can maybe get them if they gushed or something. Currently still lethal on the table. Yeah. Life from the Loam. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Got game 1. I'm going to bring in swords and dress down and maybe fluster. Don't really think I need to be... Well, maybe I need to be negating Renin 6 and Loam. I don't really think I can fit all the cards I want to fit here. Maybe I just cut like a Stoneforge and a Sword of Fire and Ice. I don't know. Those aren't even bad either, though. I just think all these cards are fine, right? What's bad? I don't even know what the hell we're supposed to cut here. Well, I'm just gonna board in Sword. I don't know. That's like, maybe we don't need Dress Down, but it's like kind of nice against Tarmogoyf, and if they're playing Saga still, maybe this is just not good enough. And then I board out like 1 Stoneforge, 1 Fire and Ice. There might be a mono red deck when they print Maddening Hex onto MTGO, but until then, not really. I don't know. Like, my opponent's deck is entirely based around counter magic, so I think Flusterstorm is good. But maybe we only want 3. Just play 2 Stoneforge, 1 Cauldra. I don't really know if like taking Stoneforge out is what I want to do, but I don't know. Goblins is mono reddish. He can play black sometimes. I mean, I have both basics and a force and preordains. Should be fine. If we go with this plan, we have to force anything they play that is a Death Rider or a Renin 6 or a creature. Maybe not a creature. Yeah, probably a creature. It's not an unreasonable plan. I think you just have to force a Ren either way. How are we beating a Ren? We don't have Prismatic Ending. Like, if they just hit Strip Mine, we lose, right? Like, I don't think you can just let Ren resolve. That just gives them free lands every turn. I think I'm going to try this. It feels like a plan that could work. I'm a little skeptical, but I wish we had a threat in play before we started this. Well, now I feel pretty smart, because I definitely want to do that now. So they are playing Saga, so maybe we did need to bring in Dress Down. Well, I cut all the Stoneforges, basically, so I have 2 Stoneforge, 1 Cauldron now. Maybe I just cast this Preordain, actually. Oh, well, okay. I don't think this Fluster is good, but this Ancestral is. I guess the Fluster is good. No, the Fluster, like, I can't draw another blue. Well, I don't know. Like, all my cards were good. What did you want me to cut? Like, I didn't think Stoneforge was that good. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't need as many swords as I brought in. Well, the problem with Fluster is I need to find a threat to progress my game. I don't know. I think it's less that I have good cards and more that my opponent doesn't have good cards. I think I took out the 4th Fluster. All right. Should I still strip mine? No, I'm going to play this Shredder. I think it's time. Get this thing in play here. So this will be red, black, Containment Priest? Did they see my Lion Sash from last stream and bring in a Containment Priest? This is... I didn't think they were this white heavy if they had Renin 6. All right, get a loot. Okay. They have 2 cards left. We're going to hit their red-green mana. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we hit their green mana. We swords their Deathrite. We resolve Ancestral. This looks very winning. So we play our Strip Mine to play around Fluster, cast Ancestral. Play around Fluster, draw 3 cards with Ancestral. Should I wait to Swords their Deathrite till the upkeep? That won't really help me. Swords their Deathrite. Strip Mine their green source. All right. I mean, the plan that I chose definitely worked out. Oh, I guess not. Now they get to get the Lurrus. I guess we just counter in Swords Lurrus. Doesn't really matter. The control... Like, if we get rid of their Tundra, they have no more white sources. I guess they always have Death Ray, but... I'm going to hold this Jet for Shredder. And then... I guess I'll just wait and Swords Lurrus. I shouldn't die to this Containment Priest, right? If I, like, hold these forces for an actual Planeswalker, I shouldn't die to this Containment Priest. In, like, 7 turns of attacks. They're not going to play Lurrus? Okay. Alright, no, now I'm going to play my Jet, so I can play this whole Breacher. Yeah, they must have Fluster. It's the only way it makes sense. Oh, they have Wasteland. That doesn't really matter. No Lurrus. Alright, I'm going to play this whole Breacher. Maybe they have another Swords? How do you have so many Swords in your deck? Alright, yeah, it's Swords. Not the best draw. Why do I feel like I'm losing? What happened? Are we favored? It's okay. We have birds. We have shredders. Shit. So, like, I need to get rid of this, right? Do I have to wait till my turn? Well, then if I lose the battle over Lurrus, it's really bad. Oh, look, a Stoneforge Mystic. That's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna just leave it. I can't really leave it though. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, now I have to fetch a freaking Tundra. All right, whatever. Whatever. I think I played badly. Don't have another equipment to get. Unlucky. So now if they cast Lurrus with Fluster backup and they hit a land drop, I lose to the Lurrus. Oh, fun! They hit the strip mine. Come on. I think I'm gonna lose to the Lurrus then, because they're gonna play Lurrus with Flusterstorm back up here. Oh, they're gonna play Swords with Flusterstorm back up here. I just have to force this, right? No, they have Lurrus as their last card in hand. Oh, but then the Lurrus resolves? Unless I draw a blue card? I have to draw exactly blue card? 3 swords. So we just played a control mirror, huh? All right. So I get wastelanded. They have a Lurrus in their hand. I get to resolve a Cauldra. Blue card? Okay, swords works. That's fine. Well, Lurrus, maybe not. It indefinitely chumps. It indefinitely just has trample. It swings back and gains 3, so it does block the whole thing. Yeah, Lurrus chumps and swings back, so it blocks this forever. Oh, no, that's only if it lives. It's only if it lives. If it goes straight to the graveyard when the trigger's on the stack, it doesn't exile. At least that's how I remember it. This doesn't actually... Oh, this does win the race. 4, 6, 4. Yeah, I mean, if they don't draw Time Walk. They can draw Time Walk here. Love the Tundra, Underground Sea, Volcanic Island, Tropical Island, Urza's Saga deck. Strip Mine Wasteland. I can't get over that. No matter what I do, I just cannot get over that. All right, so I think we're covered now, unless they draw like something plus counterspell. They shouldn't have any bolts in their deck. All right, they're off it. Oh, thank gosh. I don't want to play this deck anymore. I think Senpai's got a good thing going on here, but it's just not for me. Not for me. Okay, here we are. Last match of this night, hopefully, unless we lose, I guess. And then what we have is Other Combo. Other Combo is just any non-Tinker dedicated combo deck that's not Breach Doomsday, which is very little. There's very little Other Combo. The one other combo deck that appears a lot is Oops All Spells and Goblin Charbelcher, and this deck is both of those things. This deck actually just won a challenge recently. The only difference was there was a Sphinx in the main instead of a Citadel. So this is an all-in combo deck, Force of Will, Pact of Negation. You either win by activating an Undercity Informer or Balustrade Spy, milling your deck into your graveyard, flipping over 3 Narcomoebas, dread returning a Thassa's Oracle, or you win by belching your opponent because you have no real lands in your deck, only spell lands. Or you tinker a Citadel and do one of those things. So a bunch of options to generate combo things. Let's battle. This hand has Force of Will, Ancestral, multiple Moxen. This is a Snapkeep. Oh, good luck on your raid. I'm a big Manguchi fan. Two of the people that I really look up to in terms of Magic and putting out content are Andrea Manguchi and Reed Duke. And the reason is because I really admire their just the way they approach the game from a mental standpoint. Like, they are the happiest and the most calm. Like, Andrea is the most happiest Magic player of all time, and Reed is like the most calm. And those are two areas that I obviously really struggle with. Yeah, but like for me, the thing I struggle with the most is keeping an even head and mental things. That's like my biggest weakness in Magic, I would say. So those are the two that really resonate with me. So are we winning here? I didn't even look at their hand. Oh, they're playing Reanimator. I was too busy talking and gushing over Andrea and Reed. So I can play a Belcher this turn and win on the next turn. So yeah, I really wish Probe would pop out like it used to. I don't like the new Probe. I actually have Force plus Misstep up, which is really sweet. So my opponent has Entomb, Exhume, Mana Crypt, Underground Sea, but only one Black Source, only one blue card for only one Force. So I don't think they can stop from getting Charbelchered here. Like I love, like obviously I love great, like good streamers as in like strong players, but I think like the most I can learn is from those two in terms of just mental. Andrea also puts out like a lot of content and a lot of good content, which I like a lot. True. Take the cannon. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the best streamer on the platform. I'm not the best player on the platform, that's for sure. Any order. Look at the cards. I think I'm pretty good player though, especially for vintage. I have a lot of good knowledge for vintage. But obviously, like technical play is not my strong point either. My biggest strong point is that I just play a lot of vintage and have a pretty good grasp of like the metagame and what's going on and how to attack it, right? I don't know. I think I have a pretty like reasonable view of my own level of play. So, all right. So my opponent is on a Reanimator deck of some kind. I love a good geeky stream. You always find some nice plays on a geeky stream. So I'm gonna bring in ley lines and negations. What do I do though? How do I fit in this many cards? Do I just like take a little, like what do I don't know. I've never played this deck, or I haven't played this deck in a long time. I don't really know. Oh, Wafutapa is an excellent player, that's for sure. I have no idea how I'm supposed to trim to get these cards in my deck. Can I like trim? I have no idea. What the hell am I supposed to trim? No, no, there's still a blue counterspell deck. I think you need to have it. Maybe you like trim some of this in case they bring in Graveyard Hate. But I'm not bringing in Belchers though. Can I like trim Tinker? Is that crazy? That's got to be crazy. Maybe I just trim Citadel and just keep Tinkered Belcher. Geeky and I definitely go in on bad decisions. No need to worry there. I'm going to try trimming some of these Awakens, I guess. And I have no idea. I don't know what I'm... maybe this Vampiric Tutor. How about that? Is that crazy? Well, I probably don't need double therapy, right? Single therapy is probably good enough. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm allowed to cut and what I'm not allowed to cut, so we're just going to jam like this. They're a blue counterspell graveyard deck. That's all I know. Well, there's an LED in the board for the Belcher side of things. I mean, this hand has a turn 1 kill, so we go for it. I do need double therapy. Shit. Yeah, this is definitely a deck I do not have very much practice with. It's so compact. It seems very hard to cut cards. Like I understand where you would like cut some of the graveyard based cards and bring in some of the Belcher stuff, but like how do I fit ley lines? If we see leyline from our opponent though, then we need to bring in more of the Belcher stuff for game 3. All right, so they kept a 6 card, no leyline hand. Is this going to be Sapphire Ancestral? Sapphire Preordain? Okay. Well, you can trim the graveyard stuff, and that's like half the plan. But I just don't know how you fit Leyline. Like, I don't know how, like, because if you were like trimming combo pieces for other combo pieces, then it's fine. But is there any world where I like try to play around Flusterstorm? Oh shit! Do we still have enough? We don't have enough Narcomoebas anymore, do we? We don't have enough Narcomoebas. All right, so we have to start by playing a Narcomoeba, right? Oh, wait, Spy. I forgot Spy. It's fine. We're going to play around Fluster this way. I forgot we had Spy, not the sack one. Not a great play. I'm gonna try to play around Fluster. Like, if they Fluster my Dark Ritual, I'll be sad, kind of thing. I guess if they just Exhume and Tomb here, I'm going to be more sad, but... yeah, I should have gone all in, I think. I missed that this was bad. It was bad. Clearly not here for the technical play. Unlucky streamer bad. I like that. Blue Narset? Show and tell. Am I allowed to show and tell a spy? No, right? I'm not allowed to show and tell a spy, right? Because I'll just die. I mill out, and then I can't do a dredge return. Yeah, so I have to just put it in a Narcomoeba. Hopefully it's not a Grizzle. It's a Citadel? Oh no, maybe the brick. Oh, that's a Grizzlebrand. Should probably just draw 7 then. They cast Tinker. What else can you Tinker for? Now it's like a little hard for you to Grizzlebrand. We might win this game if they like brick pretty hard. I guess they can get top if they have a top in their deck. I think I would have drawn 7 with Grizzlebrand, honestly. I wish I had gone all in on turn 1, man. I feel so bad. I just got his jet. Sure. That means there's no Lotus? Entomb? Shuffle? Archon? Entomb, Exhume Archon? Sack Narcomoeba. Oh, I lose my black source. Oh, wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just don't use Dark Ritual. I just play and cast. It's fine. Discard this. They brick? Oh, they gain 3 life. Oh, no. They gain 3 life. That's bad. I mean, they could have had blue card force. We don't know they didn't have force in their hand. Or fluster. We'll find out if we get a turn. But I guess they have a Grizzlebrand, so... Yeah, I'm a little surprised at the lines they chose, to be perfectly honest. But it seems to be good. Draw 7. All right. So they can have 1 force. All they can have is 1 force. I guess they could have negation. We don't have counterplay, though, right? So what's it matter? Rav Trap? Yeah, I guess Rav Trap. We just cast our spell, hope it resolves. If not, we go to game 2 and try to figure it out. Doesn't really look like they boarded in Graveyard Hate, though. I like this, though. I like Show and Tell and Tinker in your Reanimator deck as ways to get around Leyline. Oh, it could have days, yeah. Unlucky. Cast Spy. So if this result... Oh, they have Force. Okay. Well, that worked out for them pretty well. What? What'd I do? What'd I do wrong? Omniscience. Okay, we're getting these ley lines out of our deck. Yeah. Oh, could we have put this in? Could we put the land in? We could have had it in hand for Force. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. All right, whatever. Who cares? We learned from our mistake. We'll just take this cards out of our deck and just go for combo kills. Combo, combo, combo. We could have just not put our Narcomoeba in play and held it in case we drew Force of Will. I definitely did not consider that in the slightest, so. I'm bad. What can I say? I think we did about a million things wrong in that game. Let's put it that way. We definitely should have just gone for the turn 1 kill. I was like super worried about Flusterstorm though. I felt like there's a possibility I would have just always tried to play around Flusterstorm even if I had played the right land, so. All right, it's okay. We're just all in. Let's go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have a turn 2 kill with negation. Sure. Yeah. I didn't understand that I could use the spy when I like thought about Undercity Informer, right? I didn't understand. And now I understand. Everything's fine. Hope they don't have messed up. That would be bad. Sweet. Dope. Yeah, I don't think we can put him into play. Preordain? Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, you got that. 8 cards in hand. Pitch to hand size? Pitch Grizzlebrand to hand size? All right. Here's our moment. Emrakul the Promised End? What? That's not a target. Ooh. Do we have double? We don't have double. We do. We have double. Is there any reason to go double, though? Not unless they have, like... I guess if they have double Force, we have second Undercity Informer. This is better because it plays around Mindbreak Trap, right? Uh-oh. They said crap. Target player reveals cards till they reveal land. I hope they don't have Rap Trap. No worries. I don't have sense. My opponent is being very funny. They typed in crap and it got censored on their side. And so they're like, no, I just typed in crap. Don't worry. It wasn't anything obscene. Which I love. All right. So the first one I should do is I should Cabal Therapy naming Force of Negation. And then I can and then I can do Mindbreak Trap. Sure, take a look. I wanna know. Force of Negation. What do you got? Animate Dead, Time Walk, Black Lotus, Shallow Grave. I love it. What a master. All right, Dread Return, Thassa's Oracle. Pew, 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 pew. Any order. Look at the cards. I don't think so, Keystar. I think I'd rather play around Mindbreak Trap. Oh, maybe I can just pack the Mindbreak Trap. What if they have 2 Mindbreak Traps? They didn't bring in Graveyard Hate in game 2. I don't know. You really think I'm supposed to go for a second Informer? I don't know. What about 2 Mindbreak Traps? No, you're probably right, I guess. Graveyard Hate. I don't know. I just kind of felt like they had no Graveyard Hate. My read was they had no Graveyard Hate in their deck. Like, the way game 2 played out? Like, if they had Graveyard Hate in game 2, wouldn't they have done something? I guess not if it's Rab Trap or Surgical. If it's Tormod's Crypt or Soul Guide, maybe. Oh, I guess they used the Moxen to play Entomb, Exhume. Yeah, all right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow the wrong play call. You're probably right. I should probably play second Informer and Seagate Restoration. Use it on so I can hold up pack for Surgical or Raft Trap. I'll allow it. Wait. Doesn't that play into negation though? So if they have negation, I guess they would just if they have negation trap. If I play second thing, they just negate the Black Lotus. And then if I packed that, I guess I wouldn't pack that. I would go to the next turn, but then I die to combo cuff stuff. I think it's probably closer than you're making it out to be, but I agree. It's you're probably supposed to go for second Undercity Informer. But we got there. I didn't play well. I definitely did not play any of that match well. So, but the deck's super powerful, and opponent's deck was really cool, which I like to see as well.